campaign said that no vote was cast in Colorado. 65,000 people
Indiana
voted.
has no vote cast, and
Well,
we have our delegates chosen to the national convention.
Ma'am, we've got an election coming up a week from tomorrow, and we're here campaigning, asking for the support of the men and
But
women
how
of
can you have
Indiana.
delegates without a vote?
Every state sets up different rules. I don't control the rules, but I can tell you, the Washington establishment is who I've been fighting against every day, whether it is leading the fight against Obamacare or leading the fight against amnesty. I'm the one who's led the fight. Donald Trump is the one who funded the Gang of Eight that pushed for amnesty. And Donald Trump's
$50,000 over 4 years isn't funding much of anything.
Well, I gave $0 to him, and I led the fight against it. Donald Trump in 2013 was tweeting out his support for amnesty at the time. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey there, give me a fist bump. If you want someone to stand up to Washington, Donald Trump's campaign is run by Washington lobbyists. Just this week, his lobbyist campaign manager told RNC officials that Donald is playing a role and that he will change and he doesn't mean any of this. I have spent my entire life and my entire time in the Senate fighting for conservative principles and for the grassroots. And I would just ask you to look to the results. And you know what? We're here making the case to the people of Indiana.
I've been to Trump campaigns amongst 20,000 people.
Well,
what did I say? 200.
You know, I just read an article today that Trump's chief political advisor, Roger Stone, who organized and put his campaign together.
He's out of that campaign now.
Well, except he talks to Trump every week and sometimes every day. He describes himself, this is a quote from Roger Stone, as a, quote, flaming progressive. Those are his words, not mine.
Yeah, I don't know Roger Stone.
And I would note, that's civil discourse. That's actually respecting the people, even a lady who happens to be a Donald Trump supporter who comes here. You treat them with civil discourse. You don't abuse them. You don't insult them. You don't curse at them. She's entitled to have her views, and now the reporters, that's fine. They can cover her views too. But I'm going to show respect to the people of Indiana. I'm going to show respect to the voters. And I think that at the end of the day, those reflect the values of the great state of Indiana.
If Kasich had stayed in, I likely would have voted for him. But since he isn't, I will most definitely vote for Cruz.
Thank you, sir. God bless you.
I think it's a good thing. I think that Kasich's a good governor. I think he's a good man. But I think this is a good move, and I think Cruz is the best bet as president for sure. So I think it's a good move.